Here with U of A cross country coach James Lee. Coach Lee, you guys have a big meet this weekend with the NCAA West Regionals. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you're expecting to accomplish this week.
Well, going to the regionals is really just to try to qualify for the NCAA Championships, which is going to be 9 days later. So it's something that we have to do, and then I think we have, at this point, have done a lot of good work and to set us up for being in a good position for this weekend, and then also for really actually make to the national championships. So we just got to go there and then run well and then get ourselves into the national championships.
Coach, the U of A women's team, obviously bouncing back from that Pac-10 performance, finishing second and just 3 points out of first place. How big was that for their confidence, not only their confidence, but their motivation going forward into these next two, especially the national meet?
It's tremendous. It's it's the tied for the highest finish for in our school's history at Pac-10 championships. We're being that close. I don't think we've ever been that close. It was a great accomplishment for the ladies, and then you really obviously give everyone a lot of confidence. That being said, it's still a very, very close race, and we could have as easy to finish fourth place as to finish first place. So those teams are going to be there, and I think everyone is going to try pretty hard this weekend. So again, as I said, I think what we want to do is just go there and do enough to qualify for the nationals, and then we really need to try to focus on doing well in the national championships.
For Steven Sambu on the men's side, he got his first real dose of what it's going to take to compete in the Pac-10, and he finished fifth place and had a very good run. Tell us a little bit about how you feel about his performance and him moving forward.
I think his race was good. He had a little bit of an injury, and for probably almost 2 weeks he was not able to train very much, and he came back and only running for a few days, and then went to Pact and did that, and so I think he's in good shape, and he should be getting even better. But again, the situation with him is the same, just trying to go there and then get himself into the nationals, and as an individual, and then try to do well at nationals.
The men's team had probably, it would have to be their best race they've had of the season, I would think. Tell us a little bit about the transition they've made from where they started this year to where they are now, especially bringing the whole team to this regional meet.
Well, clearly, Pac-10 was our, for the guys overall, the best race of the year, and even in comparison to other teams in the Pac-10, the people they run against. We still didn't finish very well, but for the athletes that we got there, either they were pretty young or they're middle distance runners for the most part, and they ran well. They ran their best times, and again, as I said, in comparison to the athletes from other schools in a seminar meet, and they definitely had the best, improvement from that race. So that we were happy about that. So we decided this week we're going to go there, and even though it's actually 10K, another 2K longer than what they've been running, and but I think we're in the right frame of mind, and we need to carry that on to finish this. For the most people, finish this last race of the season, and then move on into track season, which I expect that the guys actually will do very, very well.
Coach Dawson mentioned a little bit earlier that the girls' team kind of dealt with a little bout of sickness. How has that gone, and are they over it now heading into this weekend?
Well, I think there is probably ongoing a little bit, but I don't think it's something too serious. I think we should be able to handle it this week. Again, as I said, whether we're at a very top form or not, and I think we'll have to wait for a couple of days to see. But I think we're going to be good enough. I don't know if we're going to be so majorly affected by that. There is definitely a little bit of of that sickness going on among most of the women's team.
Where do you think the mindset of the women is right now? Is it focused on nationals, or are they taking things one meet at a time?
No, I think we're trying to stress to them we still have to do it one meet at a time. We still have to go there and run our race and run reasonably well. Yes, the big picture is going to be 9 days later the national championships, but we have to get there first. Although I think what they've done to this point really set us up really well for that. But we still we can't just thinking that we're going to cruise into the nationals. It's probably not that easy.
Any final thoughts?
Well, it's exciting going to Eugene and having the teams and then the guys qualify for the nationals. Well, just exciting, and then now into the national championship, races. So
cool. All right, thanks, Coach.
Great.